know this then. What is the story about Rickson not being in the first UFC? Because everybody knows, everybody that knows jiu-jitsu knows that Rickson is widely regarded as the greatest of all time. Like, when it comes to the Gracies, when it comes to anybody of that era, Rickson was the fucking man. Hands down. You ask anybody.
Still is the man.
But isn't it crazy? He still is the man. Yeah. But if you ask anybody, no one said, nah, it was Ricardo Laborio, or nah, it was this guy. No, everybody went, Rickson.
Yeah.
How fucking good do you have to be?
Exactly.
Where everybody agrees.
That's how lucky I was. I got to. He was my instructor.
Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy because you look and and this is the whole thing. This is what people don't understand. And I hear guys now, and it's like, God damn, are you that stupid? Because there's I think that so and so could beat him now. It's like,
it's a different
he's
story.
60 years old.
Well, but not only that, it's a different world now.
Exactly.
What Rickson was, he was so advanced in comparison to everybody else physically. Because he had figured out yoga, he had figured out breathing and meditation and physical strength. He was incredibly flexible. Like, I'm sure you've seen those exercises he did on the bouncing beam, where he's standing on a bouncing beam with one leg doing a full split in the air, holding his foot up in the air, full split. And he had physical abilities that were just unparalleled.
He had a muscular endurance. He used to do just an exercise class, okay, back 91 or so. And he would do one-legged pikes, squat down one leg, keep your leg out. He would do that. He had a muscular endurance. He would do 50 one-legged pikes. I mean, and I was dying. I was like,
that's incredible.
I was dying. I was like,
that's incredible. In a row?
In a row. He would just keep going, and guys were falling out. I was falling out. Everybody, and he just keep going and going. You go, what are you made of?
Well, he just had unbelievable discipline, and also like just an understanding of his body. I mean,
his whole thing was he was so basic, Joe. His jiu-jitsu. You look at guys now, and you look at like Eddie. I love Eddie. I love guys that are innovators. Mm-hmm. And there's all kinds of people. There's always going to be someone that's a naysayer. I look at Eddie Bravo and go, man,
the greatest export jiu-jitsu has ever birthed. Rickson Gracie, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know who Rickson Gracie is, I suggest you watch a documentary called Choke. It's on YouTube right now. It's a little old. It's around about my age, like 25, 24 years old maybe. But it's a great documentary. It's basically Rickson's journey into a tournament. He winds up winning the tournament, and the journey through before the tournament begins, during the tournament, and when he wins the tournament. It basically takes you through his opponent's mentality and his mentality. The differences, the similarities, what he does different. Make no mistake about it, ladies and gentlemen. He was ahead of his time before. He was ahead of his time, man. He was doing things that people in jiu-jitsu are doing now. The yoga, the different kinds of working out, the breathing exercises, so on and so forth. Rickson is a real legend, man. I don't think you'll find somebody who's into MMA, like seriously into MMA, who would argue any different. If they do, they simply don't know who Rickson Gracie is. Rickson Gracie is a jiu-jitsu legend, man. I was always surprised why he never went to the UFC. I always thought that was strange, but time flies by, and well, at least we know who he is right now. But yeah, Rickson Gracie, man, undeniable. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I am out.